Okay, so here we go for the final game on day one of the Wheelchair Rugby Championships. This one should be a classic between the Gladiators and the Thunder, New South Wales and Victoria. The GIO New South Wales Gladiators taking on Victoria Protect Thunder. Whew, never going to get used to that. All right, so let's go to the middle of the court. We're about to start here. Riley Batt for New South Wales and Jaden Warne for Victoria. That's your top two inside the circle. A couple of players just floating around the fringes. There's Bomber Lewis in 1. Andrew Edmondson in 14. Jason Lees there for Victoria in 7. As it's battled away nicely. Pushed away by Lewis. Now Victoria have first possession. So an interesting change-up for the New South Wales side. Ball goes straight through and Bomber gets the first points. So that's an interesting shift. Normally it's New South Wales that score first in their game. So the ball comes back infield to Riley Batt. Nice work there over the top from Dickie Voris. And it'll be Riley that gets the points for the New South Wales Gladiators. So we're one apiece. Jason Lees became a dad this year to little Dakota. She's 10 months old. Away goes Jaden Warne, an Australian stealer. Represented his country at the 2016 Rio Games. And now it looks as though he's going for points, but blocked at the guard. Call comes back. So a bit of a chat between Riley and the number 2 there for the New South Wales side in Jake Howe.
It's good to see the Batman back, Riley Batt. He's missed some of the nationals this year due to other commitments.
So Lewis battling his way through. Nice possession of play there from Matt Lewis, and he goes up and scores the second points for Victoria. Now it'll be played across court. Batt tries his way to get through. Nice little pass over to Edmo. And Andrew Edmondson gets the points for the Gladiators on that particular occasion. So 7:03 to go. We're 2 apiece here between the Gladiators and the Thunder. Lees, handball back in to Warne. Warne battling up the court. Edmondson in hot pursuit, but can't quite get the pace of Jaden Warne. So the points coming thick and fast. 3-2 in favour of Victoria at the moment. Voris gets the ball inbound to Batt. Batt takes it up to the line. Tries to battle his way around Jaden Warne. Nice work from Batt over the top. Good hand pass. Keeps it together. Voris, that was terrific hands from him. Well covered with the ball. Now in protection mode. Lewis and Warne going at it. The call has been made. Take us through it, Em.
Yeah, great call there. Timeout made by the Blues. So they didn't. He was going to cross over, which would have been a back court, and change in direction. So New South keeping the ball there. We also have an equipment here. Jason Lees with a new tyre.
So we go back to play, and it'll go to Edmondson at the moment. Pops the pass over nicely to Batt. Batt just trying to get his way through, straight up the middle. Plays it well. And the points are there for New South Wales. So 3 apiece. This contest between the Gladiators and the Thunder. Away goes Warne. Straight up the middle, looking powerful, Jaden Warne. Lewis out of protection. Terrific pass from Jaden Warne. Finds Lewis on the fly. And the points come the way of Victoria. Terrific start here from both sides, Em.
Great execution from both teams in both the offence and defence.
So the change of possession there. And it'll come across to Victoria. And it's Jaden Warne there, who has Lewis on the fly. Bomber straight up the middle. Going nicely, Lewis. Plays it well around bat. Bit of struggle there. Good work from Jason Lees in the lead-up. Terrific stuff from Bomber. He's at it again, Em.
Yeah, that's right. 5-4 now with Victoria in the lead.
So Voris will have possession of the ball. He'll give it across to Bat. Bat tries to just play it. Away from one. Tries to get out of that key. Terrific work from defence. But here comes the power of Riley Bat, the Australian Steeler, straight up the middle. Terrific work from him, and he'll score the points on that occasion. Great start there from Riley Bat. Four Paralympic Games appearances. 04 in Athens, 08 in Beijing, 12 in London and 16 in Rio. And of course he'll turn 28 this year, so maybe a few more years for Riley in wheelchair rugby, let's hope. Certainly playing at an elite level for this Gladiators side. He's always featuring in the MVP titles at the end of the Nationals. So possession of play, the last score, Riley Bat there. Great inbound pass from Dickie Voris as Jaden Warne is on the charge now. Warne battles his way through, just pushes away one nicely and goes over the line for points. So the ball comes across court. And Riley Bat will take it up the middle for the Gladiators. So this game is going back and forth. Terrific to see between these two state sides. 7-6. The Gladiators lead it by 1 at the moment. Lees gives the ball infield. Lewis has possession of it. Nice little possession of play. Just battles away inside that defensive half. Goes up the middle. Pops over the pass. Finds Jaden Warne. Now the battle continues, but the pressure is applied to Warne. Voris and Bat. They apply the pressure. Nice ball across court to Lewis. Lewis will play it nicely. And away he goes. So all locked up here after about 4 minutes of play. Ball goes over the top. Lees loses possession of the ball and gives it the way of New South Wales. So this is a chance for the Gladiators to break the drought. Little hand pass over the top. Tries to find Edmondson. And Bat and Edmondson combine beautifully again. And the points are there for the Gladiators. So now Lees gives the ball infield to Warne. Warne straight up the middle. Nazadem. He's straight up mid-court. He's on the court for the Victorians now. And Jaden Warne will get the points there. Of course, Nazadem celebrating a birthday yesterday. So happy birthday to him. Plenty of people celebrating birthdays in wheelchair sports. And the ball comes across to Riley Bat, who'll fire the pass across court, but Warne will pick it up beautifully on the inbound. Good work there from Jaden Warne. Goes one-on-one with Bat. Finds Bomber Lewis in open space. And Matt Lewis goes over for another try. Daniel Holt just warming up on the sideline. Ball comes across court as Edmondson will take the ball upfield. And again, Bat and Edmondson combined. This time Bat is on the end of it. Normally he's starting it with Edmo. And the Batman and Edmo combining one more time as Lees will get us inbound here from the key. Nice pass across to Warne. Warne battling pretty well there. Little hand pass over the top. One bounce to Lewis. Bomber will go through again. So Victoria dominating here. And they will take the lead on that particular play, 10-9. And we've got about 3 minutes to go. So this game going at a frenetic pace, plenty of points scored. Back, struggling to get through the defence here. Victoria, this is a much improved performance from them, Em. Gladiators just battling away. Nice pass over the top from Edmondson. Can Voris pick it up on the fly? You better believe he can. On you, Dickie. Terrific stuff. The kid out of Winmalee gets the points. Wonderful stuff. Great work from Edmondson in the lead-up, but it was all Dickie Voris. The play is continuing now, and Lewis now up the middle. Terrific battle with Bat, mid-court. Nazadem trying to battle it out as well in defence, trying to create some holes and some diversions for Lewis. Play has been called, Em. So Scooby goes on to change the tyre for Edmo. Have a look at the pace of Scooby. Any swan song year for the Gladiators. Terrific ambassador for wheelchair sports in New South Wales and Australia. And of course his son Daniel Holt, represents the Gladiators as well, who's been a wonderful player for the Gladiators as well. So the Holt family connection continues with wheelchair sports. It's great to see in New South Wales as Edmondson has the ball. Nice possession of play. Just trying to get out there. Great work from Dickie Voris in defence. Just trying to create a hole there. Gives it nicely to Bat, and he likes that. So the score now with 2 to go is 11-all. And we're seeing a great battle here. So Bat will take possession of the ball. Goes past the Dem. And it goes over there. So they'll take the lead with that point. 12 points to 11. New South Wales now leading. So ball comes across nicely to Lewis. Lewis just battles well. Tries to get away from one. Battles around Edmo. And gets around Howe. And goes towards Edmo now. Lewis battling beautifully. Trying to slow down the clock. Can he lock it up at 12 apiece? He can. He goes through the middle. So Jake Howe was just outbeaten there. But you know, he'll come back. Terrific player, Jake Howe, for the Gladiators. So Riley Bat just takes the points there. So Jake Howe, he's a sandgroper originally from Gosnells, and he turns 26 this year. So Lees gives the ball across field to Warren. Jaden Warren, what a star he's been for the Victoria Protect Thunder in the last couple of years. It's been great to see his development at this level. Beautiful long ball to Lewis, and Bomber gets the points. So this is a real ding-dong battle between these two state sides. Really playing at an intensity, Em, that normally you see on sort of day 2 or day 3. So Lewis now overhead pass finds Warren. Terrific combination goal from the Victoria side. Now we'll come back to Voris, who will give a once bounce pass to Bat. Bat just working his way through nicely, plays around one, tries to get around another. Overhead pass to Edmondson, who picks it up beautifully off the one bounce. It was at speed, and he had Jade Ward on his tail. Terrific combination with Riley Batt. Batt just slowing up the clock. Now it gives Victoria a chance to settle. Opportunity here for New South Wales. Clock is counting before quarter time. Batt, oh, he's lost possession. Battling for the ball. Riley tries to pick it up. Can he go for it? 2 seconds to go. Timeout called. So clever play from Edmo there to slow down the play. Can the Gladiators give themselves the lead here with just 2 seconds to go in this opening term? Inbound pass to Riley Batt. Needs something special. Jaden Warren swats it away. And that is quarter time here in this thrilling contest between the GIO New South Wales Gladiators and Victoria Pro Tech Thunder. We are all locked up at 14 apiece. It is quarter time. Last game of the day, day one. So here we go for the second quarter. Ball comes in nicely to Edmondson. Edmondson battling for the ball, gives it to Batt. Batt just plays at it, away from Lewis. Nicely played away. And now he'll go at the line. And he'll play it well. So now Lees has possession of the ball to Lewis. Lewis gives the ball away nicely. Good work there from Bomber Lewis. Riley Batt just trying to stop possession. Blocking him nicely, Riley. In goes Lewis again. Has another crack at the line. Terrific blocking from Jason Lees in the 7. Creates the goal for Bomber in the 1. No? Okay. So I thought he might have just snuck in on that far post. Play will continue here now. Ball goes back in. So Daniel Holt in the number 9 jersey is on for New South Wales. Nicely played away by Riley Batt. Batt will go at the line and he'll get the points. So 16-14. The Gladiators starting to stretch away with a little bit of a lead. Can the Thunder come back? Nice inbound pass from Lees onto Lewis. Lewis battling away, nicely pushed away. Goes over halfway line, picks up the pass and picked up nicely by Warren. And Jaden will get the points on that occasion. So New South Wales now battling for possession. Edmondson has the ball. Oh, beautiful pass. He got it away before he fell. And Riley will go over for the points. So Bat gets the points. So it's going up against Cam Leslie's record of about 600 falls. Well, he sort of got stuck in the middle. So Zach and Scooby getting back on two wheels. The ball goes long, deep from Warren to Lewis. Lewis now with this great battle between Riley Bat and Lewis. So Lewis now charging at the line. Terrific work blocking from Lees. Goes straight up the middle, Lewis. Terrific stuff from the Victorian side. And now the margin is just the 1 point between these two teams. So could be in for a thrilling finish on this final game of day one. Bat gives the pass across and Edmondson will just pick it up and take it nicely over the line. So the score is there. So the ball comes inbound to Jaden Warren. And now Lewis will have possession. I'm really glad there's no microphones to the right of me. So, ball goes in field and Lewis will get the points on that occasion. So, 18-17 with 6 to go in this contest. It's been a terrific day one of wheelchair rugby. We hope you've enjoyed it as much as we have bringing it to you, sideline. Nice work from Riley Bat. Good pass over the top. Played well to Edmo. Edmo battling himself and he'll take over the line. Great protection there from the number 2 and Jake Howe. So Jake Howe, the sand groper, he turns 26 this year. Lees, the new father, gives it across to the stealer in Warren, gives it back to Bomber. Bomber now will try and take it up the middle. Protection there was great from Nazar Dem, the birthday boy for yesterday. Takes it nicely up the middle, plays it well, and Lewis gets the points. Edmondson gives the ball in field to Leday. Leday now has the ball to Riley Bat. He goes long. Well, that combination you were talking about has struck again because Riley's given it to Edmo. And Andrew Edmondson goes over for more points for the Gladiators. So with 5:30 to go in this second period or first half, it's 20 points to 18. So the Gladiators lead it by 2. And now Lewis will have possession of the ball. Nice battle there from Lewis, just battling away, and he goes over again. So the play will continue in just a few moments as Lewis will get back to his two wheels. He's right. So the play will continue. Nice inbound pass there. Pass over the top from Edmondson. And he will play away to Bat, who'll get the points. So great to see Curtis Palmer courtside for the Gladiators. Became a new father. Congratulations. Enjoying the videos of your debut into fatherhood all over social media. It must be because there's been a few born in the recent times. The pass goes over the top nicely there to Warren and to another new father in wheelchair rugby in Jason Lees, little Dakota, 10 months old, or 10 months young, I should say. Now it's played by Jaden Warren. Bang goes Riley Batt. Came in from a long way out.
When he's called the time out first, because he knew he was going to go over, so Victoria will have the ball from the side. Good ball there. Keeping possession of the ball for Victoria.
So the Victorians will have possession inside the key. This will be interesting to see what they come up with here. What can they produce inside their attacking key? Warren has the ball nicely to Lewis, catches them off guard and goes through for the point. So quick play there from the Lightning. And now New South Wales will play the ball inbound. Good pass into Riley Batt. Batt goes high and out to Leday. Leday goes for the line. Can he get there? Can Bomber prevent him? Yes, just short of the line. Leday needs to get the pass away. Penalty blown. That'll be a big loss for Victoria. This is a great opportunity for New South Wales to build on their lead. They lead it by 1, 21-20, with 4.5 to go before half-time. It's been a thrilling contest. I think it was 14-all at the main break. So the pass goes inbound to Riley Batt. Batt will take possession and he will get the points. So he will get it nicely. Lewis having possession, pops the pass over the top, finds Warren. Warren with a little shorter haircut in 2017. Normally he's got a bit of a longer locks with that trademark headband, and he'll go in for the points. Oh well, maybe if he lets it go for a little bit longer, he might have another crack at it. He's still got time. So Edmondson has the possession of the ball, gives it over the top, tries to find Batt. Somehow the ball lands in the lap of Riley Batt. Well, that is sensational play from the Gladiators. Terrific stuff. Geez, they have great precision. That's a planned move. And, well, it's certainly stuck. As they used to say on the A-team, I love it when a plan comes together. So, Warren has possession of the ball. Plays it well and nice over the top, just gently to Bomber. And Lewis will get the points there. So away goes Batt. Batt nicely pushed away. Picks up Leday. Beautiful pass. Oh, that's sensational stuff from the Gladiators. Terrific stuff from Ben Leday. Gives the pass inbound to a flying Andrew Edmondson. And Edmo gets the points. Lees gives it to Lewis. Lewis, what about this battle between Batt and Lewis? Lewis goes hard. Holt and Adem try and come in and prevent it. And the play continues. So Edmo gives the pass away nicely to Leday. Leday gives the ball away now to Batt. Batt just tries to get through some traffic. He's got Adem on his left and Bomber in front of him. It's picked off by Bomber. It's picked up again by Batt. So we've got the subs here. So it looks as though Andrew Holloway will take the court in the number 10 jumper. And Darren Ashford, the big Parramatta Eels fan. They play finals footy for the first time in 8 years. So I'm sure Darren would be happy about that. Andrew Holloway, of course, expecting a baby very soon. So November. So we normally remember November for the Melbourne Cup, but it'll be a little bit extra special for Andrew Holloway for the Gladiators, as he now has possession from a good little back and forth with Riley Batt. And the goal is there to the Gladiators. So terrific stuff for him. So what a game we've got here. 25-23, 3 to go before half time. Pushed away. Great work from AJ over on that corner, preventing Lewis from any further growth up court. Passes inbound. It was taken off by Lewis, and it's now in the hands of Batt. Batt tries to battle, gets the pass away somehow. So they'll play it nicely now with Victoria, and Jaden Warne has possession of the ball and takes it beautifully to Jason Lees, who'll get the goal. So from one dad to an expecting dad. Lees to Holloway. Holloway gives it inbound. Daniel Holt, the big Dallas Cowboys fan. Let's hope they can play playoff football in season 2017-2018. Ball goes across field nicely to Riley Batt. He looks behind. Sees a couple of options, but none that are close. And the points go to the Gladiators on that particular occasion. So they lead it by 2. 2.5 to go in this contest. Now it's played nicely by Lees. Played away by Warne. Warne will try and battle it nicely. Straight up the middle goes Jaden Warne. Terrific stuff from this young kid. He's been playing a solid tournament so far. And he will get the points on that particular occasion as he bounces through the goals. So comes from Warrigal in country Victoria. Jabs, as he's known to his mates, and he was an Australian representative in Rio at the 2016 Paralympic Games. Terrific work from Riley Batt over the top to AJ Holloway. And he will take the points on that occasion. So they go further in front. 2 points the margin now with just over 2 to play. What a great game we are seeing here between these two state sides, the silver medalists from the 2016 Nationals going up against Victoria. So Victoria, of course, they're third in the state rankings. Plays away nicely to Warne, and the Warrigal boy goes in for more points. So now Holloway gives the ball nicely into Batt. Batt just plays it away, just tries to get possession of the ball. Nicely played to Holloway. Good combination growing there between Batt and Holloway, Em.
Absolutely great execution there. They both passed the long ball and getting those strides across the line. So now New South Wales lead by 2, 28-26.
So now the ball inbound there from Lees to Lewis. Lewis and Batt are having a battle. Bit of a battle between Nazar Dem and Jake Howe. And the play continues as Bomber goes through for some more points. Yeah, strong performances from both sides. Good cross-court pass. Terrific pickup from Andrew Holloway. And the points come the way of the Gladiators. So they're really starting to put on some points now. 29-27 in favour of New South Wales. Played away by Lewis. Lewis just has possession of the ball. Tries his best to get through some traffic and does well. And the points come the way of Victoria.
Lewis, very much performing these days. He's for just 2 years and he's sure that he's maneuvering down pass and revealing the situation. Very much time out for here. For the Blues. Holloway calling out. And they'll take it from the side shortly.
So it'll be interesting to see how this goes as Curtis Palmer just has a chat with the Gladiators. And the Victorians just mingle in the middle. Lees Warren and Lewis. And Naz is just floating on the fringes. So, a bit of a change for the Gladiators. Holloway goes back on. Daniel Holt stays on. Riley Batt comes on. And Jake, in fact, it's Darren Ashford that now comes on for the Gladiators. Good possession in field to Batt. Batt will just play the ball nicely. Pushes away from Warren. Goes over the halfway line. Terrific stuff from Riley Batt. And he'll play the ball just close to the line. Will he get there? Yes, he will. So soaking up some valuable time. We're inside a minute before half time. And they lead it by 2, the Gladiators. Plays it nicely down court. Lewis has possession of the ball. Pushes away 1 from Batt. And goes over for the point. So the margin back to 1, 30 to 29. 44 seconds. What will it be here? What a first half we've seen between these two sides. So Batt plays it nicely. Bang goes Holloway. And the penalty has been blown.
So we've got a leading ball. There's been a change of direction, change of play because New South Wales possession of the ball. So notwithstanding the Holloway there with the leading, unintentional, but regardless, it's illegal. So Victoria with the ball with 36:4 to go in this first half.
Vital possession for the Victorians. Can they put points on inside 30 seconds? Let's find out. Warren gives it to Lewis. Lewis just soaking up some time. Goes backwards, now forwards, going against Batt. Batt's paying possession. Gives the ball across. Penalty blown.
So 26-4 remaining. There's a close one on the line there. Great defence by Riley Batt. Got that time out.
So we were all locked up at 14 apiece at quarter time. And now it's the Gladiators by just the 1. 26 seconds to go. And Victoria now have possession of the ball. It'll be Jaden Warren from the touchline. Ball goes back in field. Nicely worked from Lewis. Lewis battles away. Just tries to get around a Dem. Great work there from Batt, who's trying to stop possession. Good work from Lewis. Nazir Dem was brilliant in defence. Terrific stuff from Bomber. Still charging at the line. Inside 10 seconds. Can he get there? Yes, he can. So we're all locked up. 30 apiece. Woo. What a game. Holloway goes long. Hail Mary. Can't find anyone. Jaden Warren watches it go out of bounds.
So long ball there, there was no touch, so we'll take it down to the base. Victoria's ball, quite advantageous for them to have it right at the base with just a minute and 7.6 left on this clock in the last few seconds of this first period, first half.
So they'll now play it here. Can Victoria put on a point here in this 7 seconds to give them the lead at half time? Lewis, inbound pass from Warren. Lewis battling nicely there. Tries to get around Holloway. Now tries to battle around. Nazir Dem, great work. Can't quite get it. Ran out of time. That is half time in this terrific contest between the GIO New South Wales Gladiators and Victoria Protect Thunder. It was 14-all at quarter time. At half time, 30-all. Second half after this. Okay, so here we go. Second half of this clash between Victoria Protect Thunder and the Gladiators. Nice little inbound pass from Warren onto Lewis. Warren will take possession of it. Just try and battle his way through that forward 50. Nice little pass infield to Lewis. Lewis battles his way through and he'll get the points nicely for Victoria. So the pass will now come across. Back into Edmondson. Edmo takes it up nicely. Bartlett working beautifully on the left-hand flank. Edmondson gives a keyhole pass and Simon Bartlett gets the points. Terrific stuff. Of course, Simon was recently married and he turns 31 in 2017. Jason Lees gives the ball infield. Well played by Warren, just away from one. Battling nicely, straight up the guts and goes around Riley Batt, draws him in beautifully and finds Lewis on the fly. So they're going shot for shot here. Victoria, they lead it by 1. 7 and a bit to go in this third term. So we'll go back to the key and it'll be Simon Bartlett that has possession of the ball. Nice little pass across to Edmo. Edmo has the ball. Good pass across to Batt. Batt gives the ball infield. Nicely to Bartlett. Bartlett just battling away, trying to get possession of the ball away from Warren. Now has the ball infield. Try and play it away. Still Simon Bartlett with the ball and possession. Riley Batt goes for the line. He gets the ball over the top. Ball comes loose. Now it's a mad scramble for the ball. Warren will pick up the crumbs. And he'll go away with points. So a change in possession has been costly there for the New South Wales side. 32-31. Goes to 33-31 with 6:46 left in the third term. He'll play it away nicely with Batt. Batt just takes it up the middle, pushes it away over the top. Overhead pass to Bartlett. And Simon Bartlett picks up the points. So we'll go back to the key. Interesting start here for both Victoria and New South Wales, Em.
Yeah, it's almost a time and it's really pressure in defence. It's great to see the high intensity that's for sure. But Australia's skill to play this line up.
Lewis takes it up the middle. Great work there from Jaden Warren in the block. And now Bartlett will try and have possession of the ball. How long can he keep it? Gives it back to Batt. Couldn't quite get it. Lewis does well. Ball goes out of bounds. So Batt not too happy with that call or that play. And it'll come back to the Gladiators. The Sugar Man, he's back.
Oh, Zach.
So the referee's just having a little meeting to get set up. Getting through on that decision.
The original Sugar Man was from WA, from my memory serves, so it's good to see that the Sugar comes from New South Wales on this particular occasion, as Jaden Warren will have possession of the ball courtside.
So here we've just had a really painful coming with one here of the ball being passed in from the player. So New South Wales in the box now. So that 1 minute penalty.
So that's Darren Ashford that sits courtside now in that box. And Bomber Lewis goes up the middle to score some more points for Victoria. The gap starting to widen. 3 points now the margin. Bartlett has possession in the key. Tries to go around the key. Gives it back in field to Edmondson. Edmondson plays at it. Nicely worked to Batt. Batt goes Hail Mary to Bartlett. Bartlett picks it up on the second bounce and will go through for the points. Terrific stuff for the Gladiators. Really just piling on the points here, both sides, going back to back. That margin back to 2 points, and it's 6 to go before three-quarter time. Lees gives it to Warren, gives it to Lewis. So a good team goal there to Victoria Protect Thunder. Really going at it, these two teams, Victoria and New South Wales M.
Absolutely.
So those two games that you speak of were on Monday in Mount Druitt at the Sports Centre there, and it was 2 wins to Australia, 73-53 and 71-62. So a terrific performance from the Australian Steelers, getting a gauge of what this Canadian side will do here at the Nationals. Plenty of these players you'll see here in the state teams, of course, make up the Australian lineup. So a number of players within this Victorian side, including Jaden Warren, who now has possession of the ball. He's battling just outside the key, trying to get himself in. And the points are scored there. So just over 5 to go. And a timeout called in. So Voris goes on for New South Wales, and Jake Howe will go on in the number 2 jumper. So Edmondson and Batt make up the 4 there. So Voris has possession of the ball. He'll go a short little pass and find Edmondson on the fly. Bang goes Lewis, and he goes down, picked up by Batt. Bit of a juggling act. And Riley Batt gets the points on that occasion. So interesting to see how New South Wales can get themselves back in this. They're down by 3 at the moment. This game being played at a frenetic pace and certainly at a higher intensity than I would think that you normally see on day one. So great start to this tournament. Really shows you that all these sides are just battling for the competition, as Warren has possession of the ball and now to Lewis, and Lewis just tries to get it away and close to the line. Can he get there? It's a real battle for Lewis, and the goal is scored, a penalty goal.
So it was nice and tight, Riley Batt really having a crack there, but unfortunately just hitting over that line, so Lewis getting the penalty goal there for Victoria.
Voris gives the ball infield to Edmondson. Edmondson battles. Nice pass. Beautiful pick up by Riley Batt. He's over the halfway line. Looking impressive, Riley. Just read the ball so well in. So 14 years in the sport then, because he turns 28 this year as Lewis goes in there for the points. And now the margin with 4 to go is back to that 4 to Victoria. So what have the Gladiators got here in these final term and a bit? So So through the margin, nicely played inbound by Lees to Warren to Lewis. So the flying V, as they would call it, from Victoria. And it's nicely played away by Lewis. Overhead pass. Can he find Warren? He can. But it's no goal.
No goal there.
So now the ball will come back for Dickie Voris in that corner. Voris will try and play it. Plays the ball short. Nicely worked to Edmo. Edmo has possession of the ball. Straight up the middle. Great battle with Lewis there. Wins that battle, Edmo. So he goes over that line. Now there's an opportunity here for Lees to get the ball inbound to Lewis. So 40 to 38, just over 3 and a bit to play in this third term. Of course, each quarter 8 minutes with stoppages. Had a few in that recent game. The Canada game against New Zealand earlier. We had all sorts of stoppages and injuries and different things. It's been an interesting first day.
So I'm going to foul call here. Let me go use some hands. Number 2 for Victoria. And Warren heads to the box. He'll serve his minute.
So Voris now has possession of the ball. He'll give it inbound. Good work there from Edmondson. Straight over the top. Riley Batt in open space. It's really dangerous having Riley with that much space close to the line.
So Mr. Warren able to come back in for the try and score before that minute was served. And he'll take it from the baseline for Victoria. 3 minutes left in this third period.
So great work there from Lewis up the middle. Nicely played away. Just bounces it a couple of times. He's got the number 8 for Victoria in Ben Fawcett on his flank, and he used him well on that occasion as the goal is scored. So now New South Wales, they go long with a Hail Mary pass. Nice stuff from Edmo. Finds Batt in open territory, and the points go the way of the Gladiators on that occasion. 42-40, just under 3 to play as a timeout is called.
Victoria's requested for a coach's timeout here. So they'll go to their benches for 1 minute. Come back into play. I must say this game, there's not been that many errors. The guys have really shown up and been very tight in defence both teams. It's great to see. Curtis Palmer in my ear. New South Wales making a great comeback in this third period. Definitely 2 points in it, so not much in it at all. Just got to pull out a few of those long balls, maybe, boys. New South Wales in their home stadium, Sydney Olympic Park.
So it was 14 all at the first term and then 30 all at half time, and now the margin, as Em said, was just 2 now. 42 to 40. A real battle we're seeing here at the Sports Centre on day 1 of the Fierce 4 Rugby National Championships. We've got 4 days to cover, 3 more to go after this, so it'll be really exciting. We hope you can stick around for the 4 days, Wednesday to Saturday. Of course, the finals day will be just next door in the new Genoa Netball Centre. So the first 3 days here, and then of course we migrate just a little to the left and go to the Netball Centre for the big finals day. There's plenty of great games on offer there and plenty of fun as well. So Lewis just battling his way through and gets some points there for Victoria, which extends their lead back to 3. Taken by the Gladiators, nicely played away by Batt. Batt just tries to get through some traffic, gets away Lewis, and now pops the pass over the top. Good work there. Edmo will pick it up, couple of bounces, and he'll get the points on that occasion. So Mr. First Class giving the ball back to Jaden Warren. And nicely played away to Lewis, who'll just create again that flying attack that they have, Victoria. They just take on the line. Lewis just hangs at the back with Warren and Lees just going hard. Good work there. Problem with one of the wheels, I think, with Riley Batt at the moment there, Em.
Yeah, won't try and hear that one.
It's a bit like the opening siren that goes just before the game. That can be a real ear bleeder. So the Gladiators, they picked up silver last year in their loss to Japan in the final. It's a classic double overtime, 59-58, so they'll be wanting to turn silver into gold in 2017. And they've started on the right path at the moment, picking up a win earlier against the Queenslanders and looking impressive here so far. They're down by 3 though, so they need some work to do in these final 2 minutes of this term and the final quarter of rugby here today on day 1. As Edmondson takes it forward, nicely played over the halfway line. Geez, there was a battle there with Voris and Warren, and it looks as though Voris has come off second best.
Unfortunately, they've got a hit and ended up leading on the Victorian player, so it'll be a change of possession. And there'll be no try as well. So, unfortunate there, but clean hit, legal hit, and he's ended up leading on the other player, which is known as a holding foul.
So Scooby will just make the changes there to that wheel of Voris. Off it comes and a quick change.
Victoria will take it from the side, but it out. So cheers to all of you who are tuning in live, and those of you who wish to watch at home that can't make it for the rest of the week, you can check it out on wheelchairrugby.com.au/live.
So the play goes back into Warren. Warren gives it to Lewis. Lewis goes over the halfway line. Nice play there from Bomber Lewis. Lewis goes hard. Great game there. And the score goes to the Victorian, 45-41 now. Just over 90 seconds left in this third term. What a game we're seeing here. This final contest on day 1. The Fierce 4 Rugby Championships, all thanks to GIO. Good pass to Edmondson. And away it goes to Bat, who gets the points. Lees now has possession. Throws the pass infield to Warren. Warren has the ball. Nicely played away. Warren just toying with the opposition. Edmo just trying to get possession. You know he's going to battle his way in there. Still with Jaden Warren, the boy from Warrigal. Plays away to Lewis. Bomber Lewis, what a player he has been for Victoria. Goes straight up the middle and scores the points there. So Melbourne-born base player for the Protect Thunder. Plays away to Riley Bat now and goes just inside that defensive 50. Takes on Jaden Warren and beats him. And nicely played away to Bat. So the margin now back to that 3 points. So what a thrilling final term we've got here, Em.
Fantastic. It's really great to see both of these teams present themselves so well during this match.
So played away by Lewis. Lewis just going at the line. We're inside that 30-second mark now. He'll just take his time. Plays away one. Pushes away another. Just goes at the line. Still Lewis just soaking up that time and gets the points there. 19 seconds. So valuable goal to the Protect Thunder. So under 20 seconds to play before three-quarter time.
Great defense there by Lewis. Having New South Wales lose that possession, and Victoria will have the ball from the side with just under 18 seconds remaining in this third period.
So they'll play it nicely there to Warren. Warren gives it over the top now to Lewis. Lewis just goes at the line, tries to push himself away. Bounces off wide, now goes hard at the line. Close to the siren. Lewis battling. Couldn't quite get it there.
So we're going to leave him in the court there. And he'll be sent to the box, number 2 for New South Wales.
So now that is Jake Howe. He'll go to the box. In the shadows of three-quarter time. Timeout called. And Sarah Ellis will just give over some changes there. Interesting move here from Victoria. Looks as though they're going with Andrew Harrison and Bryce Allman to make this change. It's interesting because they lead it by 4, so that's true. Well, let's see if they can get a point in this particular 3-second period. So Andrew Harrison, the freshman on court, he has the ball. He'll give it inbound. What can he do here? Lewis on the fly, outside the key. Bryce Allman now gives the pop pass away. It's swatted away by Riley Batt. And that will be three-quarter time. It is a thrilling contest. It was 14-all at quarter time. It's 30-all at half time. And now at three-quarter time, it's Victoria 47, New South Wales 43. Back in a moment. Okay, here we go. Final term in this thrilling battle between the Gladiators and the Thunder. Nice start from the Gladiators. Ball goes back in field. Harrison has the ball. So those fresh players coming on now making a difference. There's Lewis, who's been playing most of this game. Goes over for first points of this final term. Margin goes back to 5. Played away now by Edmondson. Pops the pass over the top. Nicely played away by Batt. And they go bang, bang with points. So what a start it's been for both sides in this contest. It'll be interesting to see how it finishes here, Em.
Really impressed with both sides. They've come out into this last period and it's really great to see that they're hungry to win this game on both sides. That was there for the challenge in Victoria.
Terrific lead-up. Terrific lead-up work there from Andrew Harrison, who got that pass inbound. Plays away to Riley Batt. Batt just gives the ball away nicely there to Edmo. Edmo battles over that halfway line, just tries to get away. Held up in the contest. So Andrew Harrison to spend some time on the bench. Bayswater North lad. He turns 30 this year. Ball goes back in field nicely to Batt. Batt will play the ball away. Played it nicely. And he'll go for the points there. So 7:01 to go in this game, and it's 49-45. So it'll go up the middle of the court, and Lewis will get the points there. And it's now 50 points for Victoria. So what a performance from them in this particular game against this really strong side in the Gladiators. They're starting to come back here as Edmondson goes over for points. So Allman will the pass back in field. Now it goes to Harrow and back to Allman. Allman tries to push away one. Bounces once. Nice little pass over the top. Good work from Edmondson and nicely played to Bat. And he'll get the points on that occasion. So this opening contest has been thrilling. The first minute 45. This fourth quarter, it's provided a wonderful game to finish off day one of the Fierce 4 Rugby Championships. Nicely played away by Lewis. Lewis just trying to battle away from Bat. Gets away from one. Pushes back in on the inside. Again, another shunt there from Bat, but it's Lewis too strong and too fast on that occasion. And he'll get the points quite easily. So now Voris will the ball. He has possession. Little short pass to Bat. Bat just tries to take the ball. Nice flank pass back in field to Edmondson. Edmo goes at the line. Had Harrow on his flank. And goes for the points. Well played there. So now Bryce Allman will try and regain some more points here for Victoria. A couple of changes look as though they're coming up for the Gladiators. Zach and Curtis just having a bit of a board meeting as Matt Lewis goes through for some more points for Victoria. Now that margin getting to 4 points, 52-48. Two more changes to New South Wales, and it looks like Daniel Holt's coming on. And the number 12 in Ben Leday. So he's going to have a crack at that. As Edmondson gives the ball nicely across to Riley Bat. And Bat will play it beautifully. So the points come. So the changes look as though they're pretty imminent for New South Wales as Lewis tries to get his way around one. Pops the pass over the top to Bryce Allman. Nice little battle with Riley Bat. Allman will have possession of the ball. Trying to get it away. One bounce pass gives it to Lewis. Lewis goes around, force it. Now tries to battle his way back in field. What can he do here? Lewis goes at one, pushes away another. Still going at the line, just outside the key here. Good little pass back in field needed here from Lewis, but he'll go himself, showing the size, strength and power that we know Bomber for. And the Victorians go further in front, this time by 4 points with 4:46 as Darren Ashford is warming up just behind me. So it looks as though he's about to make an appearance on court. Nice little pop pass there from Bat and gives it away to Edmondson. And the points come the way of the Gladiators. Thrilling battle we're seeing here, Em, with just over 4.5 to go.
This game. It's such a great match. Matt Lewis climbing up the field.
So Bomber trying his best to get forward there.
And Riley with the dirty hands there. We have a penalty goal because there was nobody else in front. So Victoria getting that try. Victoria now will lead by 4.
So now Voris has possession of the ball. Push away nicely to Edmondson. Edmondson battling away through some traffic. Needs to get the pass away because he's under some pressure from Allman and Harrow. Beautiful work from Edmo. Good pass. Clever stuff, Andrew Edmondson. And Riley Batt picks up the loose ball and gets the points. Terrific stuff from the Gladiators. Really putting on a great show here in their opening 2 games of this championship. 54-51. The margin back to 3 with 4 to go. I honestly think, Em, that the Gladiators, they can just peg back this lead here, mate. Fourth of the tournament. Of course, we saw a great contest between New South Wales and Queensland, which resulted in a win to the New South Wales side. Then it was Japan and Victoria going at it. The Japanese took out the win on that occasion. The last game was Team Canada taking on New Zealand. And it was the Canadians picking up the win on their first time out in this tournament. And at the moment, with just over 4 to go, it's Victoria leading this one narrowly by 3 points. And Jaden Warren will take possession just in front of the broadcast position. And he gets the ball infield. So a little bit of chatter between the New South Wales bench and Jaden. Play goes infield. Nicely played away to Lewis. Now to Warren. Warren battling around 1. Getting around Leday. Leday struggling to keep up, but now he's really starting to peg him back. Working hard, Ben Leday. Good work there from him. And Daniel Holt just slows down proceedings momentarily. Jaden Warren keeping the ball alive. There's 10 seconds left on that shot clock. Just over 3.5 on that game clock. And the points come the way of Jaden Warren. So he'll get the points there, and Victoria go back to that 4-point lead. 3.5 to go before full time here on day 1 of the Wheelchair Rugby Championships, the Fierce 4 Championships. We hope you've enjoyed it. Plenty more still to come. 3 more days and 6 games tomorrow. It all starts with Japan and New Zealand at 10 a.m. 11:45, Victoria take on Queensland. 1:30, it's the Gladiators in Japan. 3:15, it's Team Canada playing Victoria. 5 o'clock, it's New Zealand and the Gladiators from New South Wales. And then Queensland and Canada rounded off at 6:45. So 6 big games tomorrow, all very important in the standings of the 2017 Nationals here at the State Sports Centre. And the ball comes back in field to Andrew Edmondson, who has possession of it. Plays it well, goes at the line, but takes out the cone. So no goal on that occasion, according to so we have So Lees with the inbound pass to Lewis. Lewis goes hard at the line, tries to battle around Edmondson, battles it nicely, balances it beautifully. Takes it at the line, soaks some more time up, can't quite get to Leday. And the points are scored there. So back to 5. 57-52, just over 2.5 played. Ball goes across field. Nicely played away by Edmondson. And Edmo just takes up possession. Well done to Daniel Holt there in that corner, keeping Jason Lees at bay. That's always a great battle, those two. So Holty just keeping Lees out of the game on that particular contest. As Bomber Lewis now takes it over the halfway. And he'll go over. So Louis gets another one. So 58-53, the margin just 5. So it looks as though Victoria are going to hold on here and get their first win on day 1. But we've still got 2 minutes to go, so you never know. With the intensity of this game being played the way it is, Em, you never really know the final result. So the points come the way there of Victoria. Down it goes long, and Edmondson tries to get possession of it. Just staggers his way close to the line. Does well to get back in the field of play. Was close to the sideline. Now goes at the line. Battles away beautifully. Pops the pass up. Can Riley Batt pick it up? No, no need. Because Edmo gets his own pass off the deflection. Nice play away from Lees to Lewis. Lewis up the middle. Lees on his left. Has forced it on his right. Here comes Jaden Warren from behind. Just trapping the flank. Bit of a push away. And Edmo can't quite get to Lewis. So the points there. And we're back to 5 with just under 2 to play in this contest. What a day 1 it's been. Wins to New South Wales, Japan, Canada. And by the looks of it, Victoria with 90 seconds to go. So 4 winners on the day, which is always great to come from different places. And now Jason Lees will bring it back. So that's back to 4, 59-55 with just over 90 seconds to play. Away goes Lewis, pushes away 1. Holt can't quite get there in time. Edmo's on the trail. He's done exceptionally well to hold out Lewis there. And Louis gets the points. So we're back to that 5-point margin, 60-55. Good work from Edmondson. Started nicely from Daniel Holt. Good bounce of the ball needed here. And it comes the way of Riley Batt. Just so in control, Em, when he gets possession of that ball in open court. Wow, okay. Heard it all in this sport. Away it goes nicely to Jaden Warren. Warren will push away 1. Just battling nicely. Just trying to get the ball back over the top. Beautifully played away by Lewis now. Lewis has possession of the ball. Close to the line, inside a minute to go. Lewis goes hard and gets the points. Terrific tournament so far too, Bomber. He was great in their earlier contest against Japan. So it now goes up the middle. And it's taken nicely by Riley Batt. So Batt dominant as always. 61-57. 38 seconds to go before we call full time on day 1 of the championships. We hope you can join us here again at the Sydney Olympic Park Sports Centre for day 2. Japan and the Kiwis will battle it out at 10 o'clock to kick us off. And the final game will be Canada and Queensland. So 6 games in all. We hope you can join us in the stands for all 6. Away goes Lewis, just soaking up some time, battling away from Batt. He'll go inside the key now, pushes away 1. And it's nicely played away by Edmo. Edmo has possession. Pushes the ball across court. Nicely played by Batt. Batt pushes it back in field. Can't quite get Ben Leday on the bounce. So the chance goes begging. And that looks as though it'll do us here in this contest with just 3 seconds to go. 62-57 in this contest. What a game we've seen to wrap up day 1, Em.
Absolutely excellent. And a great match. And as of
So that is full time here on day 1 of the 2017 GIO Wheelchair Rugby National Championships. What a fantastic game we have seen. It's been the 4th game of the tournament, the last game of the day. And Victoria claim a victory by 5 points, 62-57. We hope you can join us tomorrow from 10 a.m. as we see 6 more games on day 2 of this competition. Japan will take on New Zealand. Victoria Protect Thunder then will battle Suncorp Queensland Cyclones at 11:45. At 1:30, the GIO New South Wales Gladiators face off against Japan. 3:15, it's Team Canada taking on Victoria Protect Thunder. 5 o'clock is Vero New Zealand battling with the Gladiators from New South Wales. And finally, at 6:45, it'll be Team Canada taking on Suncorp Queensland Cyclones. On behalf of Nicholas Cunyac and Emma Stewart, my name is John O'Farr. We hope you can join us for day 2 of the 2017 GIO Wheelchair Rugby National Championships. Until then, thank you for your attendance today. Drive home safe, and hopefully we'll see you tomorrow.